Deepa Shetty here. I'm speaking from a clinic called Saukyam. The mission of Saukyam is well-being of all. Happiness is not a matter of intensity, but of balance, order, rhythm and harmony. And how do we create this harmony in our life? By creating balance in every ailment of our life. To start with, let's understand what does balance mean. Balance means that our heart and mind is not pulled in all directions of life. In short, it means remaining grounded, calm and in harmony in all aspects of our life. So how do we do that? First of all, let's understand what are we speaking here is of internal or external balance. What does that mean? It means, are we trying to seek balance in work, in our relationships, in the external activity, or internally within our heart and mind? How does that happens? Because we think both are interrelated. Yes, it is. But sometimes when you sit with your own self, you see there is a lot of chaos inside your mind and heart, and you really want to have balance out there. That's an internal balance. So let's understand today what are the elements here. So when you speak of internal balance, it's about mind, heart and health per se, because that is also something which you need to keep in check all the time. So when it comes to mind, it's about, are we doing things which will challenge us intellectually versus are we taking rest in between to give a mind rest. Heart, it means, are we giving love versus are we receiving love also. In health, it means, are we exercising, sleeping, eating properly to keep our body healthy versus taking some rest and enjoying some yummy delicious at times when your heart desire. External balance has work, social life, family, and in lot of aspect enjoying and having fun. So in work, are we pushing ourselves to achieve our goal versus seeing a bigger picture while enjoying this ride, you're achieving this. In family, it means, are we fulfilling our family responsibility versus are we creating healthy boundary for ourselves also. In social, are we fulfilling and having our social desire by going and communicating and having fun with people versus taking time out and finding time for yourself. Also some alone beautiful space for your own self to reflect within. In fun, are we going out and enjoying and doing everything to have fun versus checking whether we are overdoing it. So all this factor determine how have you created balance in your life, whether you're able to do it all and still feel happy about having every aspect of your life fulfilled. Let's understand the process of creating this balance. You understood that balance doesn't mean only an external out there where you're trying to balance work and family and relationship, but also internal where you're trying to really take time out for yourself and feel fulfilled within also. So in this process, first and foremost thing that you have to do is acknowledge, sit with your own self, acknowledge that there is some imbalance out there. Rather than trying to find excuses and reasons why this balance is not there, sit with your own self, be honest with your own self, see where is that, which part of your life you really feel there is no balance. Second, once you acknowledge, examine, which is this part. Make a list where you really want to create a balance, like I want to create a balance in my relationship, or I want to really find time for my own self. So whichever, external or internal, make a list of those things, examine and make a list of those things. Then set a goal. Now if you know that my relationship requires a balance, or for that matter, simple thing like I want to lose weight and I really need to set a goal of losing 5 kg next month. That's an easy thing I can say. Or I want to start exercising, so I have to set a goal of starting an exercise tomorrow and going to a gym and making a plan for it. To set a goal and then a plan a task. Make a list of the things you need to plan to achieve this goal of yours. Whichever area you would like to choose. Even if it's a relationship which you want to choose, make a plan. Without knowing what to do, you will never be able to achieve what you have to do. So, plan a task. Then prepare yourself. Prepare and find what was that, you know, what was that you did earlier when you tried to do this and it did not help? Like if you were trying to lose weight, what did you do and what did not help? What you can do differently now? Same in relationship, what have you done to work this relationship up, and what you can do differently now? So prepare yourself, then reflect and see that when was the time that you were able to achieve some goal out there, and what was that made you achieve that. So reflect on your all the life achievement out there and see what helped you to achieve your goals that time, what helped you to stay focused and determined and do things which you wanted to. What was that? What was that in your past, in your child, in your young life which you really made to? Or if you're young for that matter, then what was in your child that made you to do that? What was that in your life that helped you to achieve this goal? So sit there and reflect there and really get out of any negative self-talk out there, because it's important to see what did not work. In the same way, it's very important to see that you did achieve a lot of things in your life earlier and what worked that time. Get that plan in action right now. Once you do that, empower yourself. When you're doing this task, it's not easy to remain focused. It's not easy to really be there and determine and achieve what you want to achieve, because you have tried many things and sometimes it doesn't work. But empower yourself. Be kind to yourself. Really challenge those self-sabotaging talks that you do to your own self. For that matter, to anybody else out there also, when you're trying to take care of somebody out there also, or in your relationship, get aware of those talks and those things which has not worked and which has really spoiled your relationship or which has not allowed you to lose your weight. So when you are getting aware of them, don't be harsh on yourself. Just be very kind on yourself. You need to empower yourself. First and foremost, you need to love and empower yourself for you to achieve whatever you want to do, because you are the biggest friend of your own self. If you don't do to your own self, I don't think anybody else will do. Then the last thing is connect. Find a person, find a friend, find a family, find a neighbor, anybody with whom you can share all this internal and external process. You need to be having a person out there who can challenge your demons and celebrate your accomplishment. Once you have somebody to support you in this way, then any change in your life is not something which is not achievable. Nothing is impossible in this life, friends. Everything is possible if you learn to remain focused and love yourself in the process. It's all about the process that you go through, and you enjoy this whole thing when you're doing it. Sometimes you feel that's still fine, you find another path to achieve the same thing. But remain calm without getting irritated and frustrated on yourself. Please be kind to your own self. Remain calm, grounded, and have that balance within you to fulfill all aspects of life. It can be done. We can all have it all, and we can all be happy, healthy, and create those relationships within yourself, with your own self, and with everyone out there, whether it is your family, friends, or anybody unknown to. I really think happiness is something which is always within you. Your every cell is happy now to do its own function and create that harmony and balance within you, without which you will not be healthy. Trust me on that. If this body doesn't do this in harmony with each other, we will not be healthy. It is doing it so efficiently without even making us aware of it. Why can't we do this? It will not be that difficult, friends, if you really have a support within you and outside. Hope this video has helped you to add some value in your life. Thank you for listening to me. Do like and comment and subscribe to my channel, because I want to create a difference with whatever experience I have gained from my life. I would like to share it with you all, and in the process I learn too. Thank you for listening to me. Stay tuned. See you all.